So today, we're going to do something really cool. We're going to show you how a whole suite of AI tools can completely change the game when it comes to lesson planning. And I mean cutting your workload down from hours to just minutes. Let's get into it.
I mean, if you're an educator, you know this in your bones. Creating a truly great, memorable lesson, it takes a ton of time, a ton of creative energy. It's a total labor of love, right?
Okay, but what if you could take that same creative spark and just multiply it? Sounds kind of crazy, I know, but we're going to prove it. We're going to build an entire multimedia lesson from the ground up in about 5 minutes. Seriously. Okay, so first up, let's just be real about the challenge. I mean, the to-do list for just one modern lesson, it's it's huge. It's so much more than just the core content these days. Just think about it for a second. For one single topic, you've got to have reading materials, study guides, a quiz, maybe a little video intro, a podcast for the students who learn by listening, maybe even some interactive games. It stacks up so fast. So, what's the solution to all this? Well, it's time to meet your new AI assistants. And look, these are not replacements. Think of them more like superpowered creative partners that can handle all the tedious grunt work, that frees you up to do what you do best, actually teach. So here's our toolkit for today's project. This is the dream team. We've got Notebook LM, which is going to help us analyze and pull out all the key ideas from our source material. Then there's ChatGPT, which will take those ideas and just generate all kinds of new content. Suno will create our audio, and Canva's going to handle all the visuals. Together, they're like a seamless content creation machine. And let's get one thing straight right away. This is not magic. It's just data. It's algorithms. AI is not here to replace you, the educator. It's here to amplify everything you do, to help you scale all that incredible work you're already doing. All right, enough talk. Let's actually get into the workflow. We're going to build this whole lesson step by step, starting with just one single document. So first up is Notebook LM. The best way to think about this tool is like an AI research assistant that actually lives inside your documents. So you can upload a super dense curriculum guide, you know the ones, and suddenly Notebook LM becomes an expert on that specific document. It's ready for all your questions. And the process here, it's honestly so simple. You upload your source file, and then you just start asking questions. You can get instant summaries, clear learning goals for your students. You can even get a whole list of practice questions. And the best part is, it's all pulled directly and accurately from your original document. Okay, next up, we bring in ChatGPT. And this really is the Swiss Army knife for course design. So we take those awesome summarized ideas that Notebook LM gave us, and we feed them into ChatGPT to generate all sorts of new creative stuff. And here's where it gets really powerful. When you use a very specific prompt, you can ask it to create a quiz in a QTIF file format. And that's just a fancy name for a file format that learning platforms like Canvas can understand. That means you can upload it straight to your course. No more copying and pasting, no more manual formatting. It's amazing. Okay, so we've got our text, we've got our quiz. Now let's really bring this lesson to life with some audio and visuals. With a tool like Suno, you can take any script and turn it into super realistic audio. I mean, imagine creating a weekly cybersecurity news radio podcast for your class, and it only takes a few minutes. Then you pop over to Canvas AI and you can instantly generate custom visuals, like this prompt for an 80s arcade-style banner for your course. Perfect theme, done in seconds. Okay, so we've built all the individual pieces, right? We have the text, the quiz, the audio, the visuals. Now, let's put it all together and see how this whole ecosystem works. So here it is, the entire workflow, from start to finish. It all kicks off with that one source PDF. Notebook LM breaks it down for us. ChatGPT builds it back up into quizzes and scripts. Suno and Canva add those creative audio and visual layers, and the whole shebang ends up perfectly organized in your learning management system like Canvas. So the big takeaway here, the crucial point, is that AI isn't really inventing some brand new way of teaching. It's just taking the stuff that great teachers already do, personalization, deep engagement, diverse materials, and it just lets you do it at a scale and a speed that honestly was just impossible before. There's a quote that just says it all. The future isn't about tech replacing teachers. It's about the teachers who use this technology well. They are the ones who are going to set the new standard for what's even possible in a classroom. So after seeing all this, the real question isn't if you should be using these tools. The question is, how are you going to use them to amplify your own unique way of teaching?